What? What would you like? Would you like some attention, dear? Hello? Why does she keep turning on and off the lights? Hello, friends. It's Curtis here. As you know, a couple of days ago was Mooncake Festival Day, and I made a video of me going over to my fiance's family's home. And as with all these big Asian gatherings, they always ask the most awkward questions. So there was like my fiance's mom, her uncles, aunts, all of them, just big round table. And then, so we were just having a nice meal and then just having some nice chit chat. And all of a sudden, I get this, come over here. And I'm just thinking, what's going on? Because it was like a different vibe than all the friendliness. And so I go over to the dinner table. Everybody's looking at me. And I get asked the big question: when are you registering for marriage? And I'm like, whoa. Usually the question I get asked is, when are you guys getting married? So this is like pretty much the same, because this is the first time that my fiance and I have seen the rest of her family since we got engaged. And everybody is just like curious, asking the big question, like, when is the actual marriage? When is the contract? When is all of that? And I just feel like during these type of family outings, this question always gets brought up, even if you're not engaged. Like my fiance's sisters and her boyfriend was there, and they also got the question of, when are you guys getting married? They're already getting engaged. So it's like this huge interview. I don't know if have you guys ever like encountered this type of situations? You go to your family gatherings, whether during Christmas, whether during Mooncake Festival, or any type of holiday that you have in your country, in your culture, where there's big family, and especially when you go as a couple. Question that always gets thrown around: when are you two getting married? I guess like from a standpoint of caring, I can understand why they asked that, but it just puts a lot of pressure on the couple, especially if they're uncertain yet. Because, for example, if, my fiance and I, we are already engaged, so we know that we will eventually get married. It takes a little pressure off, but it's still a little bit difficult during right now because it's currently the pandemic is going on with the MCO. My family is in Taiwan, some in the States. Basically, no one can come here to Malaysia to meet their family. It's hard to have a ceremony with everybody around. So it's like difficult for me to give an answer. I guess this is something that I would have to discuss with my family more to see if it's okay with them to get married without them being around. Maybe we could do the ceremony later on. What do you guys recommend, like, to answer when you get asked these type of awkward questions? And also during these difficult times, do you or have you gotten married during MCO? Do you know anyone that's gotten married? Like, what is the procedure? Do you still have the wedding ceremony when you're putting everybody at risk, like if there's like a huge crowd? Or do you like forsake this ceremonial, maybe it's tradition, maybe it's something that's very important to the family, or maybe to the bride, or maybe the groom likes to have this traditional marriage? I don't know. What do you guys think is like the best response to this type of situation, and also the best thing, action to take during these uncertain times? I just told them that we want to get married soon, but because of the MCO, it's uncertain. So maybe after this first MCO, which is till December 31st in Malaysia, in case you don't know, Malaysia is currently on MCO is movement control order. So basically, businesses are still open, but there's a lot of SOPs that go into place. You have to take your temperature wherever you go into some place. You have to scan a barcode. You have to wear a mask and social distancing, of course. So this is still going on. And with the recent surge in cases, recently, I think 200 something cases, and maybe even more now. I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. So it's a very unique situation. And getting back to my fiance's sisters, one of them is like 23, the other one is 20. The 23-year-old brought her boyfriend at the time also. And after asking me all these difficult questions, it was on to them. First question they asked was, "Are you too serious?" And they said, "Yeah." I mean, how can you even respond to that with a no, right? If your parents are asking you and your significant other, even if you're still kind of in the middle of getting to know each other, if you say that you're not serious, it kind of just puts, "Hello? Yes, dear? What's going on?" "Hi, my fiance seems to be seeking attention, I think." I'm not sure. She is just coming over here, opening the door, and then closing it, turning on the lights, turning them off. Earlier, I had my lights on, I had the AC on, everything was perfect. And then she starts tick tock, on and off the lights. It is a Sunday, it is a weekend. I'm sure she probably would like some weekend time, quality time. But I like to make a video to talk to you guys. So yeah, her sister is getting asked that type of question. How do you answer that? If you're just getting in this to know your significant other, do you tell your family, "Hey, look, we're not that serious. We're still getting to know each other"? Will they say like, "Well, don't bring your significant other to our family outings unless you're serious," or they'll put pressure on the guy, like, "Hey, you better be serious with my daughter. You better not hurt her." I feel like that's just so awkward. And also, when are you, after they said, "Yes, we are serious," then they asked, "Well, Jamie and Curtis are already engaged. When are you guys getting married?" And they're like 23 and the other one is 20. I think it's good for families to encourage their children to, get married, have kids, so that they can progress the family. But it's too much pressure when people are young. What if the person is not the right person? Because I feel like you need to get through either a couple of relationships or a longer relationship to really get to know more about yourself, to see what partner fits you best. Because yes, there may be some female or male that's like very acceptable by your family. They love her or they love him. But if they're not the match for you, because you're uniquely you, right? Whoever you need is different from who I need, who's different from whoever someone else needs. So you have to get to know yourself first in order to pick out the right partner for you. Yeah, marriage it's a mystery. There's just so many factors that go in, and the family putting pressure on, that just puts a lot more pressure. Yeah, I just wanted to share that thought and see what you guys would do in these type of situations if you ever encounter them, and what's the best type of action to take when you get asked these awkward questions. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Drop a like if you're checking in again. Drop a like if you're awesome. Drop a like if you're new here. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Love you all very much. Take care. Bye.